But anyways, yeah. No, I'm not picking in my ear. I got a freaking one of those hairs there that whisker on my ear. Can't find it. Bifocals, hey, I can't see there. That's my invisible spot. Okay, start again. Anyways, yeah, rough night last night. Kids next door neighbors were scrapping. Police had to get involved, and they were screaming and yelling and all that kind of stuff. Domestic violence sucks, man. People are really freaking tense right now, so have to mind your P's and Q's with the psychos out there, just because you don't really want to draw attention to yourself too much, eh? Some of us on the left need to, be left alone, kind of thing. It'll be okay once the right, kills themselves. Anyways, start again. Working on that Kamloops fort. So I've decided what scale I'm going to do it in. I was going to do it in the traditional, the 3.5 inch, cowboy and Indian style, but geez, the fort would have been like, oh man, 4 feet. Each wall would have been 4 feet by, 4 feet by 34 inches, almost 3 feet. That's pretty big. Because I wouldn't mind leading it with a museum or someplace in town, hey? And display size is always a premium. So if you have the fort itself 4 feet, you gotta have the TVs on the side, 5 feet, 6 feet. You're looking at a, oh man, big board, right? So I'm gonna do it in the smaller scale, the 172, 176 little cowboy guys, that size there. Because I found a bunch of those. I found some really good ones. And I found some miners, not little guys, but mining gold guys. I think my cat's got self-tagged up. Anyway, so that's going to be, if I did it in 176 scale, it's 24 inches. 172 is 25 inches. So I'm going to do it somewhere between between 172 and 176, so that I can use all the guys in there. So I've been cutting little sticks for the walls, and then making little points on the top of them. So these are 15 feet high for the fort. But I need like 700 of them, hey? So one at a time. It's taking way too long. So a friend of mine had one of those, they call them choppers, hey? And it's for cutting, cutting wood and stuff. So anyway, the Kamloopians version, I used an old cleaver, which I sharpened like super sharp. So, and then I've this cutting board, because once I've planed them down a couple times, and that I usually kind of move them into the shop. Hey, they're cheap now, anyways. They used to be really expensive, but so this one came out of a butcher's place that was being renovated. And I ran the big cutting board through the planer a couple times and cut it into chunks and that. But anyways, you can buy these now at the dollar store for a couple bucks, right? Hey, put it down on a board so I can hang a contraption on the wall. These are from towel rack. The square cheap chrome towel rack. I just drilled holes through it and put a bolt through there, and the spacers. Actually, you can see inside there, I used bits of the towel rack to make it the proper space for this thing, so it holds it tight. The hockey card thingy there is just my marker for my 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches. I'll show you it in operation, because it works. Dang mosquitoes out here. These are in the way. So you put the stick in the thing and you go chop. Chop. But you can do 2 at a time too, so that's what I've been doing. Here, this one, same length now. 45s, that's the only thing. Hey, the thing doesn't pivot. So, anyways, that's what I'm doing. Take those, and then I take my little knife and I make a little point on the top 1/8 inch. There's fun, and I need 700. So once I've got them all together, because there's no sense doing the next step until you got all the other ones together. So it's you know, cutting sticks. You know, some aren't quite the same, so I'm going to have to mix and match and that. You know, I've got all these ones, and these ones are perfectly 1/8 of an inch. Hey, well, this one's no, they're really nice, and these ones are just a little bit bigger. So, actually, it should look good. It'll make them look like they're. I don't know how accurate they were. It was a Hudson's Bay fort. Could they go between 8 and 10 inches, or do they all have to be exactly 9 inches, or what? Anyways, I think it'll work out fine. So I'm just gonna have to have it up, wired up on top. Just want to show you this. Ding, 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 ding. It's a bunch of sticks. Whole whack of sticks. Actually, they're bigger than matchstick size. Oh, and you see, once you start watering them down, to stick them, I sprayed them down with some glue. I suppose I could put a stick on top. They buckle like that, especially when you muck with them. God dang it. In the language here, we'll take one out and put it over here. We'll stick it in the glue first. Then we'll put it over here. So I suppose I could put a stick on here to hold them. I wonder if it's going to fill that gap up on me now. Mumble, mumble, mumble. I'm sorry. We can take this one out. Put that over here. Get in there. Excellent. Okay. Mumble, mumble, mumble. Now I guess I should put some weight on there. This will work. Paint sticks. No, they're not those paint stick miniatures. Whoops, there. You know, stick them on there, then you can, you know, spray paint them and blah. Do the base coat and stuff. Just don't use really super strong glue like I did, because it was really hard to get them off. Like, it was really freaking hard to get them off. I had to cut the bases pretty much. Yeah, it was kind of oops. Why am I recording? Oh, recording all this. Anyways, I just wanted to show you kind of the process in making these walls for the fort, the miniature walls. 15 feet high, that goes in the ground. That side isn't done yet. Stupid glue, hey? Gosh, don't you hate that friggin' glossy glue? Friggin' overspillage. But it's hard to glue that many friggin' toothpicks. So, anyways, we'll have to try cutting that out, I guess. You know, take a sharp knife and just actually shave that little bit of glue out before you paint them or stain them. Which is why I mixed my glues together, you know, with water and put them in an old Mr. bottle and those, sprayed them. That's what meant. More stuff. I should be working on that. Actually, I'm building the little buildings for it. I'm building, you can't see right now because I just so for the last few times that I've been into the garage here, I've been, in here for maybe an hour, hour and a half working and stuff like that. And then I'll walk over to the back side over there and, flick the light on, or, accidentally yesterday I knocked over a box, but there's a cat that's been living back there, somewhere. Anyways, he hangs out there all the time, but I can be in here for an hour, hour and a half and stuff. All of a sudden he'll come tearing out just as fast as he can. Oh no, he's seen me. Anyways, I'm gonna go walk over there and see if he's over there, because it was really funny last time. I freaking howled. Electrical wire. Anyways, I'm working on this. The little buildings. I decided to, I saved all these. I can't remember where the heck I got them from. It's just black, thin black construction paper. But I figured if I glue them down onto the... Anyways, you fell off. Went through some sort of weird updating management file scenario. Haven't seen that yet, but camera seems to be working again, which is kind of cool. Too close. There we go. So, just finally got my computer back up and running. Holy smokes. Woke up this morning and there was failure to, I can't remember, operating system not found anyways, or cannot load operating system. Can't remember what the actual thing was. Master boot sector was master boot record, and the boot sector was all corrupted and gone. But anyways, I was able to get it back. All my files are there. Did a backup, stuff like that. Took all morning. You don't care. Anyways, do a backup on your computers. Back up your files, man. Because it really sucks losing them. Even with a backup, it takes freaking forever to reinstall everything, update everything, and then restore your backups. Man, that can take all day, 10 hours, easy. Especially with these big drives. So anyways, I was glad that all I had to do was get my, I didn't have a recovery CD. I had to go to my other computer and make a recovery CD, which is really just your i386 files. Anyways, fix MBR and then boot fix. Solved the problem. That's not bad. That's not bad. Weird angles. Get this out of the way. So I drew a little ruler down on here. Kind of helps a little bit, I guess. If you're doing something that required measuring. You're off kilter. What the hell is going on? Fuck's sakes. Nice to have a fucking camera, man. Okay, for frig sakes, freaking focus here. So this is the size of the guys, Yellow is kind of hard to see, but anyways, he'll be the right size. So I need another wall for this. I think I'm going to do another window like this. But, yeah, I wanted this building to be a little bit smaller. I think I would make the other building the same size as this one. Okay, now that we got this kind of might work. Might work. Maybe. Actually, we're going to cut this off. And tape it. We have it taped. This tape holds pretty good. let's get this party started. Oh, ice in the beer. Boy, it's a good thing I pulled that thing out when I did. You'll get stuck. See? I told you. Come on. Go back. Pull. Go back. Squeaking. Go back and around. Come on. Out this side. Come on. Come on. If you want to come in, come out this way. Come on. You come in this way. Come on, if you're coming. Pull. You didn't even want to come in, did you? Come on. It's cooler inside here. Here, you can sit on this chair here. Just don't climb up on the thing. Okay? Alright. Then you'll be out of the sun. That's okay? That's okay. It's better than what it was, hey? I have to keep him on a rope. He's a bad cat. And he likes to bugger off. And frolic. And there won't be no frolicins. No frolicins here. Anyways, so here's this little house so far. That'll be good. Just got to figure out how to do the shingles. I think I'm probably going to use that, you know, the punch, eh? The Ipico bookbinding type punch. Now, I mean, they're be a little bit big, but it'll still take a couple hundred to do that roof. Jeez. Oh, I tried casting a roof, and I do have some, but these do look better. I'll probably end up just using these. It takes a long time to do those, so well, not a long time. It'll take continuous work, at least half an hour to do this building. But then it'll look really good. See, there's 11 buildings. That's my thing. Hey, one really big one, two this, no, three this size, and then 5 or 6 little guys. Actually, there's 11, 12, 13 buildings, because those will need shingles too. I'll use them. I mean, because they were cedar shakes. They were shakes, hey, from cedars. And cedars get pretty big. You can get some pretty wide shakes. So we'll just kind of assume that these were cut at the time when there was lots of big cedars, and they just had premium grade A ones. You know, the kind that was shipped to Japan that you never see here. It's like our fruit, you know. You want good fruit from BC, go to Alberta. Get it from the fruit stands, because, man, you won't find any friggin' here unless you have your own orchard. But, so, just want to show you that. Cat's content. I'm going to go back to gluing these down on the black paper, because that kind of worked. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm just going to glue a whole shitload down on here and then just cut them after to the size I need. Because it was kind of a hassle cutting these individually. You know, I made myself a cutter, a chopper, hey, cleaver. Hey, it works pretty goddamn good. Just got to have your cleaver sharp. So, but individually it takes a long time. So it would be nice to have a whole bunch there, and plus, it's really smash. It is really hard to get them straight. See, that post is crooked, right? They got a little bit bigger as they went up, or whatever. I don't know. Either way, that post in the middle is crooked.